Okay, so I was just thinking about some points that I was recalling. So I wanted to share that about the enslavement of mind and about the creation and evolution points, right? I feel like if a human, everything, like if I see around me, everything is a creation, right? Everything is a creation. Like this hat, this car, this this bottle, that chair over there. Everything is a creation or something that's been created by us, or something that's been thought initially, and later on it became and came into existence. So I could say that maybe everything in the humans world, or everything, the things that actually should matter is creation and evolution. Because I feel like if we are not evolving, and if we are not staying the same, is not something that should be considered as something that as normal. Because I feel if we are not evolving, we are not creating something, we are just doing something wrong. Because if something is dwelling your mind, and you're not, distracting you from the process, from the actual purpose, it's always something that's wrong. So something about energies, because I feel that every human being that I see around us is gaining that energy from a single source, right? Everyone's same, and sometimes there are some mismatch of energy that we feel around us, because of the reason, I don't know, because maybe it's of the different expectations. Maybe it is because of the different, what do you call it, it's it's somehow because you are you just, truly thinking, whatever a thought came into your mind, are you just truly the owner of that thought? Because if your thoughts and influence is controlling your thoughts and the process that you've been doing, the behaviors you are setting up, the habits you have been forming, it's not yours. Because if you are getting influenced by something else, it could be anything, it could be music, it could be words, it could be blog, just any random thing that's around us, and we get surrounded by that. Something is not your thought, is someone else. So if someone else is controlling you, you're not the owner of yourself, right? So when you came to a point when your thought became still, your thought became just, if you just let it go, if you just let the the thoughts and whatever is come to your mind, to let it free in the air, just think about it, you got to know that nothing's yours. You just need to just keep it as a flow. You just keep it just still. Just if you just, lay down, you just keep that motion in your mind of stillness of thought, and just flying over here and there, you're actually gonna just separate it from it. You're just gonna separate your physical body from the thoughts and whatever's been into your mind, and you're just able to do the astral projection, and you can actually alter realms. And at a point when I personally experienced this, that you got to know about the possibilities, because there is infinite number of possibilities in the universe, and there are infinite numbers of frequencies in the universe, and you just need to grab one of them. You just need to grab one of them, whatever you're gonna think of. And if you are just letting it contradict, or letting it just, squeezing it out of you, that I don't want that, because you never know if you want it or not, because you're just making your mind that I want it or not. But does that thing wants you? Because you need to realize that whatever you need someone, when you need some possibility, you need to realize that if you want that possibility should be wanting you or too. Because whenever frequency that you've been thinking of, you need to grab that frequency, and you need to order to you need in order to get that, you need to work for it. You need to act like that, because thoughts lead to actions, and actions leads to behaviors, right? Like action leads to some type of habits that's been forming up to here, and that leads to your human behavior. And human behavior, how you behave, leads you to a lifestyle, and that lifestyle dictates your destiny. So if you're just letting it go, if you're just letting some thoughts keeping you still and keeping you influenced, because if you're just compromising with some things, right, if you're just compromising with uh, some kind of thoughts, if you need to you need to realize there's some mismatch of energies comes because there's something, maybe your parents wants you to do something, but if you don't want to do that, so there's a mismatch of expectations, and they think that the path they are telling you is right, or something that you need to do. But do you want that? Do you actually want that? You need to ask yourself. You are studying, you're giving entrance exams, you are doing anything, whatever they want. So that's their thought, that's not your thought. You don't never even realize what your actual thought is, or what you are actually thinking about. So if you're not actually grabbing that thought of what you don't even know what you want, if you don't know what you want, you're just blindly just walking up in the dark, and you don't have a route. If you get a route, you will just need to realize that is there any fucking influence of anybody else around you, right? So if it is, you need to realize that thing maybe is wrong. Because if you are just working for some other individual who's being getting you influenced of doing that, you need to realize that that's their thought, that's not your thought. And if that's not your thought, because everybody is same and everybody is different, everybody is same, we gain the source of energy is same, but we have a different physical body and all. So that's how we can consider that that's not our thought. Because if you're just getting influenced by someone else, that's not the thought you created, or that the thought you evolved into. That's the thought that's been created by someone else, and it's not your creation. It's not your creation because you are doing something wrong. If you've been compromising something that your own belief is, so you became a slave. You became a slave in this century, in 2025, if you're saying specifically, you became a slave in this era, just mentally. You don't even know you're a slave to someone, right? You're just being a slave to someone that you have been doing. And for example, if you think that person that's been you up to, and you realize that I'm a slave right now, I'm a slave, and I'm not working about like whatever I should do, I'm not working on that, and I've been slave to someone else's thoughts. What I'm doing is I've been getting influenced by them. I've been getting influenced by some sort of music. I've been influenced by some sort of blog articles, some kind of videos, something else. So you got to know now how you can free up, and then the mismatch of expectations come. Your expectations towards them and their expectations toward you, because they expected you to work in a specific kind of behavior that they chose, not you. So it became the mismatch, and when they became a mismatch, the parts divert, right? So on the initial note, when you start everything, you need to realize what the boundaries have to cover, because if any thought that contradicts that boundary, you need to realize you will become a slave. You should not become a slave to your parents, or to your boss, to your any motherfucking friend, anyone around you, because it's all you, and it's all the universe. Universe is same because we got a same source of energy, but at the end, our purpose and our because our purpose is same. People don't realize it. They think the purpose, everybody's purpose is different, right? That's not to be true, because at a level, people we got to realize the purpose is always the same. It's attainment. It's something. I should not say much, but yeah. Never be the slave of your mind, someone else's thoughts. Just realize any thought that's been influencing you, just let it free, just meditate, and just got to know that whatever you've been thinking about could be not that you really wanted to do, right? And if that's the fact, maybe you're a slave if you're not evolving. Just dwell into your mind, dwell into your thoughts. Think, are these thoughts whatever, just sit in a place for 15 minutes in dark, anybody, just in fucking silence, and think that, just observe the thought, observe any thought that's coming to your mind. Okay, I need to play basketball. Okay, I need to play cricket, I need to play football, I need to do this, I need to sing, I need to, just cook, I need to do a job, I need to do this, I need to do. Are these thoughts yours, or are these the thoughts that's being applied to you by any society? Are you just loving doing this? Do you love creating videos? Do you love doing that job? Do you love playing cricket? Do you love watching cricket? Do you love making money? Do you love working? You need to realize that, are these thoughts truly yours? Are you happy with those? If you're not happy, but it's compromising, at the end somehow in future, in upcoming future, that thing's gonna just contradict it, because whenever there will be a mismatch of expectations come in the near future, we got to realize that you are going to get some kind of disappointments from your parents, or maybe anyone else. You need to realize that, and just dwell into your mind, just meditate, think of, are these thoughts truly yours? Are whatever you want to do is what you've been wanting to do, or just something else? Okay, do just differentiate your physical body with your thoughts. Think about it, dwell into it, and work for it. Okay, don't misguide yourself. Don't make any sort of energy around the world to think any frequency in the universe that you want them, right? If you just chose a frequency, I want you to be like that frequency, that frequency wants you to, right? That specific frequency thinks, okay, this guy wants me, maybe that frequency is a lifestyle. Okay, let's assume that frequency is a lifestyle of good mention, right? That's a mention. Now the mention is being watching you from in any dimension of the universe, that okay, this guy wants me. Okay, is he working for it? Is he really wanted me? The thoughts he's been coming, at that point, are that truly his or not? If it is, it will work for it. And if you just try to pretend it, if you just try to make it yours, when you don't truly, you are getting influenced by something else. You're getting influenced by some creator. Maybe if you're just getting influenced by some rich entrepreneur on Instagram who's been telling you that supercars are cool, mansions are cool, making millions are cool. You just you got influenced, and you say, okay, I just want fucking that. You just calling that frequency, and that frequency realize that you don't want shit of it. You're just saying that because you get influenced by something else. You never truly wanted it, so you will never truly thought of it. You will never make the actions, you will never make the habits, you will never make the behaviors out of it. And when you're never gonna make the behaviors out of it, you're never gonna get that lifestyle, and that lifestyle is that frequency. So you will actually just wasting your time. So to get the frequency, you need to realize that that's the thought you truly want or not. Okay, and just at last, fucking drink water. That's the most important thing, because your body is being made up more than 70% of water, right? Earth is also consists more than 70% of water, and the elements of it: earth, soil, air, heat, fire, and some 5 elements. I'm not recalling it right now. Your body is also made up of that. So you need to realize that everything is same, everything is connected to each other. The thoughts should be aligned to your actions and your true beliefs. That's it. Don't misguide yourself of thinking you want something when you don't want it, right? If you don't want that lifestyle of luxury, realize it. If you truly want it, realize it. That's it.